Eala set for mixed doubles. Singles showdown at MGM Macau Tennis Masters. Filipina tennis star Eala is set for a busy weekend at the MGM Macau Tennis Masters, competing in both mixed doubles and singles matches against some of the world's top players. Eala will first see action in the mixed doubles on Saturday, December 27th, teaming up with rising Chinese star Jerry Shang. The duo will face world number 9 Mira Andreeva and China's Yibing Wu in what is scheduled as the third match of the day, following the captain's match between Team Li Na and Team Conchita and the men's singles encounter between Shang and Alejandro Davidovich Fokina. The Filipina star will then take on Andreeva in a highly anticipated singles clash on Sunday, December 28th. The match forms part of the team event of the Macau Masters, which pits squads captained by Grand Slam champions Li Na and Conchita Martinez. Eala is competing for Team Li Na, led by the 2011 French Open and 2014 Australian Open champion. The squad also features France's Hugo Humbert and Shang. The Macau stint comes fresh off Eala's latest milestone, after capturing the women's singles gold medal at the SEA Games, cementing her status as one of Asia's brightest young tennis stars. At the cusp of a new year and the dawn of fresh ambitions, the vibrant city of Macau becomes the setting for a riveting chapter in the continuing ascent of Alexandra Eala, a young tennis phenom whose journey has already begun to reshape expectations for athletes from Southeast Asia. In late December, traditionally a period of rest for many professionals after a grueling season, the 2025 MGM Macau Tennis Masters brews an electrifying showcase that merges elite competition with celebratory exhibition flair. It isn't merely an off-season pastime. For Eala, it is a canvas, a place to reflect on her meteoric 2025 and to sharpen her resolve for the challenges that await in 2026. ABS-CBN +1. From SEA Games glory to Macau's center court. Just days before the glittering lights of the Macau Forum beckoned, Eala had etched her name into regional sporting history. In Thailand at the 33rd Southeast Asian Games, she delivered a masterclass in poise and power. Her relentless baseline play and strategic intelligence propelled her to the gold medal in women's singles, a feat that hadn't been achieved by a Filipina in SEA Games tennis since 1999. Tennis Infinity. That triumph, celebrated with her teammates and cherished back home, wasn't just athletic success. It marked a deeper milestone, the crystallization of Eala's identity as a champion not just in promise, but in realization. And now, rather than resting on momentum alone, she has transported that winning spirit to Macau, ready to unleash it once again, this time on a more international stage. A stage set with stars. The Macau Tennis Masters format. The MGM Macau Tennis Masters is not your conventional tour event. Rather, it blends competition and exhibition with spectacle, featuring a select group of top ATP and WTA talents, including legends like Li Na and Conchita Martinez as honorary captains. The tournament spans 2 days packed with team challenges, mixed doubles matches, and high-octane singles showdowns. Philstar.com. For Eala, it's a unique stage, one that juxtaposes seasoned champions and emerging stars, a tennis tapestry of history meeting future. Here, every rally matters. Every set carries narrative weight. And for a young athlete on the rise, it is both crucible and celebration. The mixed doubles clash, a fusion of skill and strategy. On the first day of action, Eala steps onto the court in mixed doubles, pairing with Jerry Shang of China. Their opponents? A formidable duo, Mira Andreeva, a burgeoning star ranked inside the world's top 10, and Wu Yibing, a dynamic force in men's tennis. Philstar.com. In mixed doubles, the court becomes a chessboard where strengths are amplified, weaknesses are exposed, and communication is paramount. It's not simply about baseline power or deft volleys. It's about synergy, reading the game alongside a partner, anticipating angles, and executing with coordinated precision. For Eala, this match is a quantum leap in complexity. She must harness her baseline command, a hallmark of her singles success, while adapting to the rapid decision-making required at net. She must communicate fluently with Shang, blending styles and strategies with minimal practice time. And she must square off against Andreeva, who doesn't merely possess flair, but carries confidence from a breakout season in her own right. Web the Tao. It's an intellectual and physical duel, a match not just of winners and unforced errors, but of rhythm, intuition, and partnership. The singles showdown, Eala versus Andreeva, a narrative reprised. Yet the pinnacle of Eala's Macau journey arrives in women's singles, a head-to-head against Mira Andreeva again. This contest bears layers of narrative resonance. Nearly 4 years earlier, at the 2022 U.S. Open Juniors, a youthful Eala faced off against Andreeva and triumphed decisively, 6-4, 6-0, on her way to making history as the first Filipina Junior Grand Slam singles champion. Philstar.com. Fast forward to Macau. Both have traversed the professional ranks with purpose. Both have weathered the long tours, the grind of travel, and moments that test belief. Now they meet again, not as junior champions, but as evolved competitors. Andreeva, now a top 10 player with multiple WTA titles to her name, brings elite firepower and nervous system calm to the court. Web the Tao. Eala, fresh from regional triumph and standing inside the WTA's top 60, brings tactical evolution and a year of professional momentum. Philstar.com. This isn't a simple rematch. It's a story of growth, resilience, and relentless pursuit of where promise meets performance. Macau, the backdrop of dreams and determination. Macau itself, with its luminous skyline and electric energy, mirrors the emotional stakes of this event. Between the arches of ancient streets and the modern arenas of the Forum, a compelling juxtaposition plays out every day. Tradition meets innovation. Legacy meets youthful ambition. For Eala, every step in this city is symbolic. The courts are not just venues, but proving grounds. The spectators are not just fans, but witnesses to history and progress. The matches aren't just exhibitions, but extensions of a deeply personal journey. In a tennis calendar often measured by points, rankings, and trophies, Macau reminds players and fans why the sport enthralls. It's about character, creativity, and connection. More than a match, Eala's broader legacy. At just 20 years old, Eala's story is already remarkable. Her trajectory, from junior breakout star to WTA title holder, from regional champion to a global competitor, speaks to a broader shift in tennis. Players from non-traditional powerhouses are no longer anomalies, but vital voices on the world stage. Her presence at the MGM Macau Tennis Masters is more than an invitation. It's an affirmation of what young athletes can achieve with tenacity, skill, and heart. What makes this moment truly inspiring is not merely the headline of the match, but its subtext. It's about defying expectations. It's about embracing challenge without fear.